Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. I'm Zion, the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible in order to put together the book of Zion, which is the book of prophecy from Israel. I used this actual Bible right here while I was in prison to finalize the prophecy. If you look, there's my prison number to verify that, yeah, that is it true. Now, I'm telling you this because the prophecy that is contained in this book and which is contained in the Book of Zion that I published on YouTube in April. It's called the Pot Smoker's Bible, and the Pot Smoker's Bible part is the commentary to the Book of Zion. I wrote the commentary in order to publish the Book of Zion because I cannot legally publish a book that I did not write 75% of the material contained. And that's why there's a Pot Smoker's Bible. So anyway, the prophecy that the Bible contains is a detailed set of instructions for the future prophet of Israel who is called Zion. It is a female prophet. She's a very specific female prophet. Her credentials, or resume, if you will, is the 54th chapter of the book of Zion, or the book of Isaiah, which establishes the book of Zion. And I am qualified to be that very particular person because I'm barren. I have no children of my own. And I sing. I actually performed in a 50s revival in the Southwest during the early 1990s. It was called Sam and the Hot Rods, and I was a backup singer. I did several performances, a school convocation, a prison performance, and a sold-out show in Las Vegas, New Mexico, not Nevada, during a blizzard. It was rather fun. But anyway, so I am actually a singer, and I have sang professionally prior to this to establish that fact that I am a singer. And it is said that I will sing for my people in the near future. And I look forward to that because I've been told all my life that I should have been a rock star. And I actually saw myself in a vision when I was 16. And I saw myself as a rock star. And I met 3 of the 4 members of the band that I had seen myself perform with. But I chose to not pursue that particular destiny because there was an element of it that I found unacceptable, which was because the man that I loved and who was later chosen by God for me was with another woman, his sister-in-law, who he married, by the way, and divorced. So, because he was with her in that vision, I did not pursue that vision. Sorry, guys. Sorry to the 4 members of the band that I did not pursue. Because we could have been rock stars, but I pursued this instead because this is the better, more important quest. So I gave up music and fame in order to pursue God and an end to the suffering of life on this planet. And that guy that was in the vision with his sister-in-law was a year later chosen by the God of Israel, who turned out to be gray aliens. Well, blue aliens that wear gray uniforms. They're spacesuits. And they chose the same guy from the vision to be my future husband. And when I started all of this, he was the thing, man. It was like I would have done anything to be with him again. I would have. In fact, for years and years and years, he was the only reason that I survived all of this. But then the day came that, just as the prophecy predicted, he finally did the one thing that he had never done before. He broke my heart. He literally did something that hurt me. That's the first and only time he's done that. He told me he didn't care. And since then, I've had somebody that I don't know if I can believe or not because he's fucking crazy tell me that he's dead. And and I haven't looked into that. Now, the only one person has told me that he's dead. Nobody else that I've come in contact with has said that he's died, so I don't know. But at this point, that doesn't matter to me because he is no longer the point. If he's dead, so be it. He doesn't care. He never gave us another chance. I don't know why. Well, I'm pretty sure I have an idea why. But he doesn't matter at this point. Because the prophecy is playing out exactly as predicted. Like I said, he broke my heart. He said he didn't care. He turned away from me in anger. And that's where we stand. But in the meantime, the prophecy is playing out as we speak. COVID-19 is devastating us. As I said in my last video, Trump has killed off his base already. They just haven't died yet. And he's not going to win the election. But there will be enough of his people left to try the coup. Anyway, it will fail. But in the meantime, my people will hear about me. They will be put into a position where they have nowhere else to turn. And because I'm the only one who is saying, hey, I got a plan, I have a clue, I can help us. It won't be easy. It'll be the hardest thing you've ever done. It'll be the scariest thing you've ever done. It'll be the most rewarding thing you've ever done. And it's really the only option we have. And that option is God. In the name of rock and roll. The God of drugs. The God of pot. The great. So, as the world is falling apart, and Trump is trying to take over America on behalf of Putin, the only alternative you have is to go back to the way things were with Biden if he can prevent Trump from winning, which he will, because the majority of the military will be on Biden's side. As soon as Biden wins the election, the military will take every precaution necessary to ensure the peaceful transition of power. And enough of the military will stay with the Constitution that when push comes to shove, and all of the grunts go to Trump, all of the generals and the rest of the grunts and everybody in between will take up Biden's stand and prevent Trump's coup from being successful. And Trump will go to prison. I cannot wait to see him in handcuffs leaving the White House with all of Biden's generals and military people surrounding him. And all of his cabinet will go with him. The entire West Wing's pretty much. He'll be stripped of all of his wealth because it will come to light that Putin is the backer of Trump in all financial matters. And once that comes to light, the only ones who will side with Trump will be the white supremacists. And most of them are dying because they aren't wearing face masks. COVID-19's necessary element to the destruction of the American Union. Because Biden is doing the one thing that he should not be doing right now. He's siding with corporate America against Black Lives Matter in reality. He's pretending to be on Black Lives Matter's side. But what is he doing about police brutality? What real change is he setting in motion for his presidency? All I've heard is that he's not going to defund the police. That is not an option for him. So he's proposing same old shit. Now that will be fine with the rednecks, with the people that are too smart to fall for Trump, but too old to see that things need to change. They still believe in the old white supremacist America that Black Lives Matter is demanding ends. And that's why they will turn to me. Because Biden will not offer them enough true change. But yet here I am saying, okay guys, if we want to be free, we have to fight for it. But because we are gray, we cannot do it violently. We cannot lower ourselves to their level. There is a peaceful alternative. We will take to our tents. We will gather in one place, the crossroads of America. We will take over the public spaces until our numbers become large enough for the government and the media to become involved. At that point, I will take over. I will take my beautiful, trusted, wonderful Bible, and I will defend all the pot smokers. So may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy. Pursue your joy. Become your joy. Stay happy and high. Know I love you. We'll see each other later in our tents. I'll never say goodbye.